Well, this is Shop Talk with Buck. Welcome to my shop. This is actually take two. The camera didn't come on. So maybe I can do a better job with it. Take two. But this is Friday, August 16th. The year's slipping away. Another week is nearly in the books. Work weeks. It is just nearly got another one in, if you know what I mean. They just keep clicking on, don't they? But what I'm doing with my bench, I'm getting my my vise. The thing about it is, you got to have your chop in here to vise jaw before. That'll dictate exactly where this thing's going to set. I need that before I can cut these, and there's plates there I got to drill in to where, see where it's sticking up, and that'll, you just set it right here and it'll give you width, and you know, step two's got to be done before step three. What I did was I got a piece of oak right here, but it wound up not being tall enough, so that won't never work. I got it from a piece of, they call them 4x4s, but it's actually closer to 3x4. That come from, I repurposed it from where they haul ductile iron pipe. I know you see them going up and down the roads. Those black places, that's where the pipe was actually laying. And down at the bottom, so that's still got the scotch on it, keep them rolling off. But anyway, it was getting a load of ductile iron. I grabbed a couple of 4x4s. Some of them are oak and some of them are poplar. So as you pick them up, one heavier than the other, and the heavy ones are oak, the lighter ones are poplar. And I like getting them both. Them poplar usually gives you a real good piece of wood. I've turned candlesticks with them and all like that. But then what I got to thinking, being that thing's too short, this is a prototype workbench I was going to use for a year or so, 2 years, until I can get exactly the changes I want to make. So with it being pine, I just got me some pine with a piece of plywood in it, glued them up together, kind of laminated them together. And of course this is a little tall, it needs to be 2 inches, and that's what that is. And it'll probably be something like that time it's done. But it's a little long. Of course you overdo it and then cut it to length after it's done, because it'll move and you just can't hardly do it the exact length. You need to overdo it, what we call rough cut. And then when you're done, you cut it down to size and it'll come near working for you. Anyway, that's what I have found is the best way to do it. But that's where we're at. Yesterday, I had some friends of mine come over where I used to work, and they're putting up they've had a wooden sign, and it was nice and all, but they decided to put up a real nice brick columns and a real nice sign, but they decided to go with Lexan with stickers on it, and that with light, that'll give it a 3D look. I got a feeling it's going to look real good. When it come down to doing it, though, they needed to be able to drill some holes in it to where they can mount it. And it's one of them signs where you got this side, you got that, so they have 2 of them. So we clamped them together, that way that all thread going all the way through can catch them both. But I never drilled Lexan before. So I did not want to screw this thing up for them. Because, you know, a piece is probably a 30 inches, I guess, by 4 feet, 4.5 feet. You don't tell them what that cost. So I did some study, and they told me they was going to want me to do it. I did some studying on it, looked at YouTube, of course. You know, you can find anything you want to on YouTube. And I talked to different people and whatnot, and I got a consensus of their experiences Sharp drill bit, turning real slow. A spiral drill bit, just like you was cutting metal. Turning real slow. I got my drill press to go to 250 RPMs. And I taped the top and bottom, backed it up with wood, clamped the two together, and I got me some WD-40 to keep it cool. The enemy of Lexan is it'd get too hot. So we we got them drilled. It chipped out in a couple other places, but he has these washers that's going over. Those small chips wasn't no big deal, but I've seen them where them things had blowed up, you know. So the key's going slow, sharp bit, and keeping them cool. So I kept the WD-40 to them, and we give a little at a time. And I'd pick the shaving up. When it gets hot, you know, we'd wait on it. 6 holes. I guess we're what, hour and a half drilling, pulling them 6 holes. So we got her. We sure did. And that's on the road where I go out, so I'll be able to look at it when they get it all up. I'll be anxious to see that. I may go by there at night, check it out. Check out that 3D look. So it should be fine. But I thought I would, this is Friday, end of the week. Thought I would check in with y'all and see how y'all's are doing. It's going good here. The wife, the therapist came yesterday, so I got with them. You know, got a walker. All right, she's the cane around the house, but when it goes outside, she uses the walker. But we now got a walker with them 4 big wheels. Got a seat on it with handbrakes. Now she can go through the yard in the rough terrain, and so the therapist worked with her on that, the do's and don'ts, and you do this and you better not do that, and you need to do this, you know, that thing, you know. But anyway, she's good. She got comfortable with it. She come all the way down to the shop and back. So she is tickled pink. And it's just the next step. She's going to be fine. The surgeon said from the beginning it's going to take a long time, but he expects a full recovery. And she is on her way. She's on the downhill. She can see the finish line, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, proud of that. I know she's tickled. She was getting cabin fever. It just drive her nuts. For the ones that don't know, when she broke that femur, it frayed off, and then when he put that nail through the center of her bone and screwed it together, it didn't come all the way back together. So it was 3 months. She couldn't put any weight on it or just toe touch, you know. So they give therapy and try to keep her, maintain her strength until now. When she got where she could put weight on that leg, she got to get better then. So yeah, downhill run, can see the finish line. I'm telling you, we're got it going on. Today I'm gonna work right here. My daughter, I know it's my granddaughter. My daughter's gonna come later. I think you're gonna do another round of canning. And what that means, I'll be down here working on this. See if I can get this vise in. That'd be cool. Vices are handy. Yes, they are. However, I don't know if you noticed my shirt. That is something they're going to do. They got over here in a little old town, I'd say it's about 20 minutes from here. There's a woman over there that does this, print shirts and caps and different stuff. They're going to talk to her. They want to get where they can sell these things, but I guess time will tell. I need to come up with a logo on this channel, don't I? If y'all got any ideas on the logo for this channel, help me out. That way I can get that big S off there and actually identify this channel. But that's my logo on the big channel. But at the rate this thing is going, this might be the big channel before it's all said and done. Right. I I'm getting some really good comments. I appreciate it. Y'all, I can tell y'all watching and you seem to be enjoying it, and I am. I appreciate that. You don't know how that warms my heart. Yep, it sure does. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate each and every one of you. And as long as I can get comments like that and y'all liking this, I'll just keep on going. At times it is a ton of fun. It takes longer to do the project, but then you know how I always said, the journey. So part of the journey is with the camera. Still learning how to place the camera, what to catch, and try to keep it from being too boring. Speed it up in places, and I'm still figuring all that out. So, with all that said, this is Friday. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys and gals tomorrow. And until then, y'all be safe. Here,